Yeah, hi man. Hello, how you going? Hope everybody's okay over there. I got your emails here, it's nice to hear from you. I'm glad you managed to get the photos sorted out and showed it to your mum and dad. Yeah, that's good. I've only just started to really get into this type of thing, you know. I've got a lot of photos on the computer I could probably send to you, which is the easy way to go. Other than that, I've still got a lot of photos in albums and things, and I'll have to put them through my scanner. I've got a scanner printer. I'll have to put it through the scanner and send some off to you that way, I suppose. But it's just a matter of finding the time at the moment. Things are just sort of not happening. Yeah, Brenda was supposed to have a bit of a scare the other day. They thought she was having a heart attack, so they shifted her into the cardio ward, but it turned out it wasn't. So they're in the throes of shifting her up to that other hospital, the big one, which they shouldn't have left her from there in the first place. They thought they was just sending her back out this way towards home, which is like a halfway house to the rehabilitation place. See, as it turns out, the doctor is out this way. He said, "Oh, geez," he goes, I didn't think this was much was wrong with it. I mean, they're supposed to send reports, that was the impression he was under, but she's got so many other things wrong with her now, except apart from this having a leg amputated and the bladder removed, not the bladder, the bowel removed, and the other leg, of course. Now she's got this massive big bloody bed sore on her back that you could put your fist into. They've had to put a vac dressing on that, so if you look up vac dressings on the YouTube, it'll show you what it's all about. So just hopefully that will fix that up. But the general condition, like the blood counts and the kidneys are not the best, and she's not eating, and now she's pulled that tube out of her throat again, because probably when she was under the morphine she gets a bit confused and one thing and the other. Yeah, so I really do think it'd be good if she can get back up there with that other mob. They know all about what's happened before, what's going on. It's just a matter now, really, of building up her general health. Like I think these wounds. So they're trying to find out where she's got an infection of sorts. She must have it. I think this hospital bug's cleared up, but yeah, they've got to find out where this infection's from. I think it might be in the back, because they did MRIs on the back, and they'd like to do a bone scan apparently. They took her up to this hospital to the other hospital to do a bone scan, see if it's gone through to the bone. But she got the shits with them, excuse the language. She jacked up on them because they pulling her around one thing, they didn't do it when it was supposed to. She was up there all day. She said, "Look, you're going to have to give me some painkillers. I can't put up all this rubbish, Look, she's got the sore leg and they're all trying to do this." So then they worked out that she's refused to have the test done. She had half the test done, but it's just the way it goes. So they've got to try and organise that again, and then maybe they can find out what treatment to give her. So yeah, so it's all up in the laps of the gods. So we've taken a bit of food up for her, see if she can have a little feed of this and that. But yeah, it's just a general thing. I hope she does. She says to me, "What's the point of all this now? What's all happening to me? I'm never going to go home again, am I?" I said, "Don't you talk like that." I said, "We're all here fighting for you, you've got to hang in there." She said, "Yeah, I don't want to die, I don't want to die." I said, "Well, don't talk like that." So, that's what we worry about, And I wish I could have some better news for you, but unfortunately I haven't. But to top it all off, I go and fall over yesterday in the bathroom, and I had it on my back, and I hurt my back bad, so I'm alright, but I woke up this morning, it feels like a donkey's kicked me in the arse, in the right cheek. I have to sit down all the time. Now I've got to sit on the left cheek now because the right one's killing me, so I must have bruised it bad or something. And when I went down, my young bloke, Steve, he's a big boy, he's 6 foot something, he couldn't get me up. Had to get the next door neighbour, he's okay. He said, "Anytime you want a hand, just go and give us a bell." He came over and the two of them, I'll tell you what, it took a lot of effort to lift them up, because my legs are no good, my legs got no strength in them. I can just about stand up on them for a couple of 3 minutes and then I'm buggered, So there you go. So I won't be able to go to see her today because he's the driver now. So I've got this car, but I've put myself off the road now because it's too hard for me to get in and out of the car. So I'm virtually down to other people now, But I'm alright for the day. I've got the Meals on Wheels, I've got that all ready to go, and I'm just sitting on the computer there. I'll probably stay there till he comes home tonight. Yeah, so anyway, darling, it's nice to hear from you. I guess I know it must seem strange after all these years to get in touch with you again and feel like I'm offloading all my problems on you. But, I know there's nothing you can do, mate. I'll get in touch with your cousin over there, Ronnie. He used to be a good mate of mine, good drinker mate, it does mean a lot to me, just a little bit of support, even though you can't exactly pop round or whatever, it is nice to know that you've got a little bit of support there, so I'll get back to you again anyway, darling. Okay, all the best, bye.